Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am starting the prelim shorts. In prelim shorts, I am going to take a lecture on a topic which is very important for prelim point of view. And today topic is on IUCN. Every year one or other questions have been asking from this topic. And what is full form of IUCN? The full form of IUCN is International Union for Conservation of Nature. It is established in 1948. It is involved in data gathering and analysis, research, field projects and education. It has a membership of over 1400 government and non-governmental organizations. IUCN has observer and consultative status at the United Nations, role in implementation of several international conventions on nature, conservation and biodiversity. It was involved in establishing the Worldwide Fund for Nature and the World Conservation Monitoring Center. What are the IUCN criteria? In the IUCN system uses a set of 5 quantitative criteria to assess the extinction risk of a given species. In general, this criteria considers the rate of population decline, the geographic range, whether the species already possesses a small population size, whether the fourth one is whether the species population is very small or lives in a restricted area. Fifth one is whether the results of quantitative analysis indicate a high probability of extinction in the wild. And IUCN and India. We all know India is a mega diverse country with only 2.4% of the world's land area, accounts for 7 to 8% of all recorded species, including over 45,000 species of plants and 91,000 species of animals. It is we can say it is a large amount of species India has. India becomes a state member of IUCN in 1969. It's important to remember the year 1969. IUCN protected area categories. There are 7 categories in protected area IUCN. Category 1A, strict natural reserves. Category 1B, wilderness area. Category 2, natural parks. Category 3, natural monuments or future. Category 4, habitat species management area. Category 5, protected landscapes seascapes area. Category 6, protected area with sustainable use of natural resources. In the IUCN Red List of threatened species, also known as the IUCN Red List or Red Data List, was founded in 1964. Remember the years. India joined the IUCN in 1969 and Red List was of threatened species was founded in 1964. It has evolved to become the world's most comprehensive information sources on the global conservation status of animals, fungi and plant species. Remember this: animals, fungi and plant species conservation status. A series of regional Red List are produced by countries or organizations. And see, IUCN Red List. The IUCN Red List of threatened species, also known as the IUCN Red List or Red Data List, was founded in 1964. It has evolved to become the world's most comprehensive information sources on the global conservation status of animals, fungi and plant species. A series of regional red list are produced by countries or organizations. See here the red list categories, IUCN red list categories. Species are classified by the IUCN red list into 9 groups. You can see in the pic the 9 categories. First one is extinct, no known individual remaining, and second one is the extinct in the wild, the known only to survive in captivity or has a naturalized population outside its historic range, and third one is critically endangered, extremely high risk of extinction in the wild, population decline more than 90% in the last 10 years or 3 generations. And in the fourth one is high risk of extinction in the wild, population decline greater than 70% in the last 10 years or 3 generations. And it don't confuse, and critically endangered is more than 90%, and when it comes to endangered it is greater than 70%. And we can see in the pic that this red line shows that the increasing risk of extinction, and first starting stage is not evaluated and ending stage is extinct, and fourth one is endangered, high risk of extinction in the wild, population declines greater than 70% in the last 10 years of 3 generations. Fifth one vulnerable, high risk of engagement in the wild, population decline greater than 50% in the last 10 years. It is important to remember the percentage of each category. Sixth one is near threatened, likely to become endangered in the near future, and seventh one is least concern, lowest risk, does not qualify for a more at risk categories. Wide spread and abundant taxa are included in this category. And in the eighth category, data deficient, not engage data to make a assessment for its risk of extinction. And the ninth one is not evaluated, has not yet been evaluated against the criteria. And these are the criteria, red data list criteria, which is very important to conservation of species, of wherever species of animals, fungi and plants. And based on this we can classify the red list data of each animal, plants and fungi. And this all about the IUCN. And if you like the video, thank you. Like the video, please like, subscribe and share my channel.